Hello, you guys. This is Salmon and Roots, and I drew some cards. I was shuffling my deck earlier, um, and initially I got out self-indulgence, self-worth, and value. Time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Then after that, I got out coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. Then I got the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. I got a few different things with these cards. Um, it is, sorry, excuse my cat, y'all. He's a little frightened of the thunderstorms and it's raining where I am. So basically, with this message, I pretty much got that someone may be doing shadow work right now. Maybe possibly going through a dark night of the soul, or and I saw 1, 2, 3 as I said that. So confirmation. Someone could be currently journaling right now, possibly putting some things to rest with this coffin card here. Um, Especially when it comes to possibly fear of abandonment or abandonment issues. It could have to do with codependency. For some of you, um, you're trying to see why you, especially like if you're a feminine energy, which on the card you can see that's the feminine energy. If you're a feminine energy, why do you chase masculines instead of let them chase you? Um, For some of you, it could have to do with healing when it comes to sex or seduction, possibly even third party relationships. Some of you could be tapping into why you don't like serious relationships. Um, for some of you, too, I feel like you might be putting certain mindsets to rest that have been causing you to feel stifled in some way, maybe even restricted. Um, I heard less than sexy, especially with the seduction card out here. For some of you, you're definitely changing your mindset when it comes to your abundance um, and possibly a relationship. Um, you may be noticing or pulling yourself away from a relationship where you always had to chase this guy. Um, for some of you, I'm getting that you always had to chase this person to tend to you, take care of you, things like that. For some of you, you live with this person. For others of you, you could have been married to this person or are married to this person. For some of you, and I don't know why I keep getting this, but I'm just going to say it because it might make sense to somebody. 423, as I said, that your sugar daddy might have died recently. Um, and you might have really liked the person. And I mean, outside of the financial benefits, like them as a person, you really enjoyed their company, enjoyed who they were. So it might hurt your feelings that, this person is gone. Or for some of you, they could have ended the situation between you. Um, for some of you, I heard because, due to a lack of honesty as well. Um, for others of you, I kind of get the sense that you might be trying to tap into the sense like, why do I only want to be somebody's sugar baby or sugar parent? Um, again, back to what I said at the beginning, it may be you may be working through certain things like, okay, why is it that I can commit to one area of my life but can't commit in other areas of my life? For some of you, you're working through your mindset when it comes to abundance and your relationship with money. Others of you are working through how you view yourself. Do you feel sexy? Do you feel beautiful or handsome? Um, for others of you, you may be working through a loss that you've had in the past or somewhere recently. For some of you, it could be loss of a parent. For others of you, it could be like a grandparent, a sibling, and you may be working through that. For some of you, you may not have ever given yourself a chance to really grieve this person or grieve these people, and spirit is kind of helping you do that now. Your own inner god or goddess is helping you do that now. Um, for others of you, you're working through um, or discovering why you have a fascination with third party relationships, um, possibly even in regards to the connection with third party relationships and your own lack of self worth or self confidence. Um, how you sabotage certain relationships or have sabotaged your past, I mean, your happiness in the past. Um, some of you may be getting to the root reason why you may consistently find yourself sad or depressed, especially if it has to do with you being around a certain group of people. You may be noticing right now, 747, as I said that. Um, you may be noticing that when you're around a certain group of people, or possibly when you're partying, when you have more than one option when it comes to love, or when you're having one night stands, when you're stringing certain people along, that your happiness may be depleted. You may be noticing that you're consistently, I heard, forced to wear a mask. For some of you, you're choosing to wear one. You're not showing your true self to the people that I'm here. For some of you, for to the people that you date. For others of you, um, it's your closest loved ones. Yeah, some of you are definitely going through a rise and fall of emotions. You may be very moody right now. You may be avoiding certain conversations with certain people, whether you are upset with them or not. Um, for some of you, you may be learning. I'm hearing that some of you may be learning to like let things rest and put things to the side. Um, not necessarily to avoid them, but to give yourself like a mental or emotional break. Um, for others of you, spirit is encouraging you to stop avoiding certain problems or issues and face it head on, because I'm getting the sense that you may be running from something that you don't need to run from, and maybe possibly should be running towards something. For some of you, you are acting like you're happy single, but you're really not. Um, for others of you, this may have to do with the fact that you're single because you're still hurting, but you may be hiding that too. Or you may be healing from certain things that may have happened in the past. You're learning to live in the moment. For others of you, you're learning not to tell all of your business, um, and to put a mask on with certain people. Um, for others of you, you're learning that a group of friends or family members, coworkers, could have been hiding their true feelings about you, and that may have sent you into, I heard, a spiral for some of you. But it was necessary because you may be telling these people too much of your business, is what I'm hearing. Some of you could be taking a trip down memory lane, honestly. For others of you, you may be hiding an addiction, whether it's like a drug addiction, sex addiction, you're codependent. For some of you, you may have some emotional blocks that you're realizing came from your childhood for some of you, or came from a particular interaction or relationship with someone, um, or a friendship. For others of you, you may be cutting someone off, and standing firm, possibly on boundaries. You may be in a space where um, you're learning how to really enforce your boundaries. For some of you, I'm hearing I'm going to deal with who I'm going to deal with, and who I'm not, I'm not. When I want to deal with a particular person, I'm going to deal with them. If I don't want to deal with them, I'm not. Um, and for some of you, I don't feel like it's really necessarily to be rude. It's just for your own self preservation. I remember growing up, my mom used to tell me self preservation comes first. Um, and like it's a very simple statement. Everyone doesn't get it, and everyone doesn't get it as in depth either. For some of you, you may be realizing that there may be a feminine or a masculine in your life, um, especially one from your past that could be a snake. This could be the person that you're cutting off to. This could be someone who could possibly use you. It could be an older person. For some of you, for others of you, is someone who's your same age or younger. Um, but you may feel used by this person. For others of you, um, you may be enabled by this person, or you may find yourself being the enabler for this person. Um, I don't know. I really get, especially if this person came from your past, like if this was like a friend or a family member. For some of you, I'm hearing a cousin. Um, for some of you, this person really likes reptiles. They really have a thing for like reptiles and um, amphibians. Um, I don't know. Like I'm almost seeing like a room full of like snakes and lizards and turtles and stuff like that, and different plants maybe. So they might be into herbs as well. For some of you, this person is definitely spiritual. 1441, as I said that. Um, this could be the person too that you may be discovering has an addiction. For others of you, I'm hearing it could be an aunt or an uncle. Now I know this says something different, but coming out on top of addiction, I heard literally fire up. So that could be what this person says all the time. Um, and it's just like words like the burning popped up and um caught my eye. The insane chemistry for some of you, like you could be part of a couple or you could know a couple that um that's all they do is get high, and I don't mean get high like they're not just smoking weed all the time. For some of you that might be what it is, but nah, whoever this is, like their habit is something bad. Like, well, not something bad. Well, yeah, fuck that. It's something bad. Like it's something that they're not supposed to be doing, and they know it. Um, for some of you, these people may have met each other um, because they were getting high together. For some of you, if you've gotten over your addiction, this could be the person that could have introduced you to a particular thing. Um, for others of you, um, I feel like you're yeah. See, because the sending is right here. You're not allowing like past behaviors and habits get in your way of ascending higher. Hey sis. You're not allowing that to get in your way of moving higher. You're not allowing like people with addictions from your past get in your way of moving forward. Um, for some of you, I feel like if you left a person or are leaving a person um, who has an addiction, no matter what the fuck it is, um I feel like you doing that is you learning your lesson, because it's you learning that you'd be enabling this person, no matter how insane the chemistry is, no matter how like wonderful they are. I feel like you couldn't do this thing long term, right? And it's funny too because I feel like as you let this person go, you ascend and you get rewarded with a wedding. um I do feel like to get that though, you will have to get back out here and date a little bit, because it literally says get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online, union and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. Then here we have Phoenix, new phase and rekindle, renewing and growth, changed mind, rise from the ashes. So yeah, this goes with all of the energy. Like, yeah, you went through all of that bullshit in the past, but um I feel like as you work on yourself, work through different things, understood that certain reactions that you had, um, or thoughts, behaviors that you had may not have even been your own. They could have been a past lovers, could have been a loved ones that they projected onto you or imprinted in you when you were young, and you're starting to like unlearn certain things to have healthier relationships, not only with yourself but with other people. um yeah, so that's pretty much the reward. Yeah, see, look, unconditional love comes out with that too. So the love you've been pouring into yourself, um and even the love that you've been pouring into other people has been healing for you, and you're going to get rewarded with that. You're going to get rewarded with a marriage where there's unconditional love, um, where there's faith, but you still need to have faith that love is coming, because I mean, it is. You're going to be struck by love when you go out on a date. For some of you, you have a date that's coming up, and I feel like the person that either you will meet on the date or someone that is coming into your life is definitely going to be that one that you marry. Like, regardless, this is possibly the person that's going to help you heal your heart. I feel like you've already been working on that, but this relationship with them may amplify the healing that you do receive. Um, Both of you two could have gone through like a toxic relationship or um, abusive relationship in the past, or dealt with someone who had addictions in the past. Um, and it just may have been draining. And now you're ready for something where you can really sit down and relax and enjoy it. And you're about to have that. And I'm so excited for you. Like, all of the darkness, all of the pain, all of the drama, all of the bullshit, they were lessons so that you can have these blessings, right? Um, I'm hearing character building. Like, with my friends and I, when we were teenagers, we used to discuss different things, like different relationships and stuff that we were going through. And then we look back on those same relationships when we got to college. And then after college, we look back on the relationships between college and high school. And then it was just, it's crazy to us how much we have grown. Um, Even in our 30s and some of us in our 40s now, we're looking like, yo, everything was like a building block. Like, this person prepared me for this person. This person prepared me for this person. This relationship prepared me for that. And then, like, ultimately, as I've seen my friends, and I've been married before and divorced, but my friends who are just now like getting married, I'm seeing them understand like why they had to go through all of that, because it was literally preparation for where they are now, 2205, as I said that. So that may be significant. 522 could be significant for somebody. Taurus season could be significant. Gemini season could be significant to you. But yes, again, another message of unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love, affection returned. So yeah, you're definitely going to have a reciprocal love, whatever this is. Um, I do feel like some of you feel like you need some time. Like, wait a minute, God. Like, don't set it right now. Um, I still need time to heal, but I feel like it's coming. And for some of you, this person already has your phone number, or has a link to you in some way. For some of you, if this person is like already in your life, um, they're definitely thinking about you all the time, like every hour on the hour with this clock card. For some of you, you've never kissed this person, but they really want to kiss you. I'm hearing you have very kissable lips. And this person is definitely interested in you. For some of you, I definitely feel like if you haven't been on a date with this person, they do want to date you. You may flirt a lot with them, um, or you will. I feel like the flirting may be everlasting. For some of you, they definitely watch your social media, or watch your content. For some of you, you're doing this to them, like you might be spying on them, asking around about them, trying to get more information. For some of you, this is this person. That's what they're doing. They may be calling people around you, especially if like you have mutuals. Um, I heard be on the lookout. Some of y'all might meet your lifetime partner um, through one of your friends. I'm also hearing like you might ask this friend like, so in all the time that we've known each other, you knew I was looking for somebody with X, Y, and Z qualities. Why didn't you ever introduce us? And I almost feel like this friend is gonna tell you like that person may have been in a relationship, or for some of you they lived out of town, or um, one of my candles just crackled behind me, so I'll take that as confirmation. This person could have lived out of town. They may not live in the same place. Could have been in a relationship. Um, For some of you, they knew that this person at the time may not have really been your type, or thought that that person may not have been your type until you guys had this interaction. For some of you, you might meet this person at like a speed dating event. I don't know why I thought that, but that's for somebody. For some of you, you may go with a friend or a couple friends, but maybe one of these friends is already committed and is just there for like moral support. And I just heard crackles from my candles behind me, so I'll take that as spiritual confirmation. Um, Moving forward, though, I definitely feel like you've learned from your past. For some of you, this new person could remind you from someone from your past, but they are drastically different from them. You may want to cut them off at first because you're like, damn, are they gonna backstab? Are they gonna backstab me? And you definitely may run away from run away blah, run away from this relationship. Um, but I feel like you'd be stabbing your own self in the back by separating from this person, or for some of you, you may try and ghost them with the silent treatment even though you are really interested in this person. Like, you might catch yourself catching feelings and might try and run away. Um, for some of you, I just heard they ain't gonna let you go, especially if it's a man. 27 could be significant. The 27th of January, the 27th of March or April. Um, the 27th of December, I heard, and possibly the 27th of August could be significant, and 27th of September or October could be significant. I know, y'all, that was almost the whole damn calendar, but if not the whole calendar, no, because I ain't say June or July. But anyway, so Gemini and Cancer, that don't apply to you. um, But Scorpio, this definitely may apply to you, or this person could be a Scorpio. For some of you, you dealt with a Scorpio in the past, or there is a Scorpio watching you from your past that may have stabbed you in the back. I feel like whatever this relationship is meant to transform you or to take you to the next level, to help you heal more. I know I said that already, but it's here again. Um, for some of you, this person may appeal to certain parts of your inner child, or um, your inner children. That person's and yours may click. Um, I heard all the versions of you. So your inner child, your inner teenager, um, your inner selves will click with each other. So in the background, I'm playing Corpse Bride, like ambiance music. Is Victor's piano. For some of you, this person could play piano. You could love that movie, like that movie, or have seen it. Have a similar storyline of your life when it comes to that movie. So take a look at it. Um, you're either the corpse bride or you're Victoria. Um, for some of you, you're Victor. Put yourself in the energy where it resonates. Go watch the movie and drop it in the comments. If you know what I'm talking about, drop it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. But though, yeah, see, oh my God, and see, Victor and Victoria were um engaged or going to get married. So yeah, they were engaged in the movie. Engaged to be married. And some like weird freak shit happens like the night before their marriage or the night before their wedding, and he ends up um married to the corpse bride, and then it's a whole big thing about who he should really be married to, and what sacrifices should be made to have that. It's a whole interesting spin. You guys watch that, especially. I mean, I know it's like a kid movie, right? But watch it from a grown up perspective, right? And for some of you, definitely watch it with a spiritual eye. Um, for some of you, you could literally be running away from the very person that you prayed for. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't ask God for something and then turn it down once they hand it to you. Yeah, for some of you, you are definitely about to understand with truth and clarity. You're about to have hella revelations um, to the point where you'll be driven and determined to protect whatever this is, whether it's a new job, new love, whatever. A new version of you, 3111, as I said, that 3112 could be significant. You're making healthy choices. 3120, as I said there, and 3121. So 1, 2, 3, I'll take that as confirmation. You're making healthy choices overall, not only with yourself, but with how you treat other people, who you allow into your life, who you allow back into your life, um, and what capacity certain people are in your life. What can you give other people? 3142, as I said that. Um, for some of you, you're learning to see yourself. You're learning to heal your inner wounds as well. Um, you're going within, basically, or have gone within. It may be a constant thing that you do, honestly, to check in with yourself. There we go. To make sure that you're good. This could be something that you've built a habit or a routine of, whether you do it by journaling, um, recording voice memos or videos of yourself, speaking to yourself, and keeping them private somewhere. Or these may be things that you start doing. For some of you, you may go sit down and have a cup of coffee or learn how to go on dates by yourself. You may be learning to date yourself. 32, 42 could be significant. Some of you could be 32, 42, or between those ages, or older, younger, whichever. For some of you, I feel like the person that you are going to meet who's coming towards you, they definitely may be someone who may influence you to make healthier choices, wiser choices, how to love yourself more, and maybe not beat up on yourself or criticize yourself as much. Um, how to go deeper within yourself and value yourself more. Um, for some of you, you two are definitely polar opposites, or this person is definitely out of your typical type. Like they're not your average type. Like, share, and subscribe while you're in here. Welcome in. Um, which could be part of the reason why you might have a poker face where, you know how earlier we saw the mask card, where you might be pretending, you might be holding your feelings back, might be reserved, 3354, as I said that. Because you're questioning whether you should take a risk on this person or not, new or old, or both. For some of you, you may have a choice between new and old. um For some of you, this is a choice between a new lifestyle and an old lifestyle, a new place to live versus an old place to live. Um, but definitely get grounded and before you make whatever decision you're going to make. For some of you, you sit with coffee to make whatever decisions, especially if they are huge decisions. You sit with a cup of coffee. Some of you may do tea leaf readings or get tea leaf readings, coffee readings, um, or that may be significant. You could have seen one recently online that resonated with you, that could have told you the same message that I'm telling you now. Um, Yeah, definitely. Some of you are coming out of old, outdated thinking and mindsets, but some of you are also replaying certain events in your head, certain conversations that you may have had with people, whether they were people you had a relationship with, like a romantic relationship with, or for some of you, it was literally just your roommate. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing a conversation with your daughter or your son is significant. You're replaying that in your mind right now. Um, for some of you, the same conversation that you are replaying in your head right now, or the same interactions or events or whatever that you're replaying in your mind right now, we have golden mirror out here. This other person is replaying this memory too, especially if it's a person from your past. They're replaying this same memory in their mind, which could be the reason why you're even thinking about it. Um, for some of you, you may just randomly think about someone from your past, and whether it's good, bad, or both, in between memories, I feel like you're constantly thinking about them and you're like, why? Like, okay, Mercury retrograde is one thing, but this, for some of you, it's like I hear you having a conversation with one of your friends saying, like, this is almost on the verge of obsession, or um I wonder if, for some of you who are spiritual, I wonder if this person is doing spiritual work. For some of you, they absolutely the fuck are. Goddess Nicole just popped up. Her secret life was exposed. Yeah, so for some of you, you're having dreams about these people, and it could be very telling or revealing of like the things that they were doing in the past. For some of you, um, it's really your dreams, or you replaying these events, these conversations in your mind is really showing you how much of a narcissist, or how one-sided this relationship was, how you possibly were the one who was giving everything, and um, possibly making all the initial contact and things like that. Like, you are really taking a trip down memory lane. Like, you are really diving into yourself this Virgo season. Some of you could be a Virgo too. My homegirl just texted me and she a Virgo. But yeah, you could be getting texts, calls, emails from random people. For some of you, these people are literally busting down your door, like, and I say it with air quotes, right? But they're busting down your door, trying to call you, text you, catch back up with you, because you have been on their mind so much. For some of you, you may have mutuals that are trying to get in contact with you, and it's not because they don't like mess with you or nothing like that, but it literally could be that they're trying to get in contact with you for one of your exes, or for someone you used to deal with. Like, for example, like, if you and your homegirl always used to go to this one bar, and you don't go there without her, um but you always would have great conversations with the bartender. That bartender could be trying to um send that homegirl to talk to you for some reason, or get your phone number or whatever, um just because they miss like the tips that came from you. I don't know, they might miss the conversation too, but they might mostly miss the tips. I don't know, but put the energy where it lies, put the scenario where it goes. But um I feel like for some of you too, if this person was someone who was on and off with communication in the past, like, they may really be trying to talk to you now, because they've finally looked up and realized you're not giving them as much attention anymore. Um, for some of you, you've cut them off on social media. Like, in the past, like, you may have blocked them on your phone, but you still like let them see you on social media, or even forgot that they were your friend or a follower on social media. 40, or 4,000 could be significant. Um, you could have met this person when you were 40 or they're 40. For some of you, you could have met this person up to 6 years ago or 2 to 4 years ago. For some others, if you 20 years ago. For some of you, you're realizing how unstable and insecure this person was in the past. Like, so if you're 24 and, you know, you met this person 20 years ago, yes, you met them in kindergarten. Excuse me. For some of you, this person is coming back in to possibly do what they did in the past, like, which is sabotage everything that you have rebuilt since you've been with them. Like in the past, they could have, when you guys were in a relationship, they could have messed up your credit. You could have bought things for them, and they told that up consistently. Um, if you had cars and you let them drive your car, they then mess up the car you bought them and the car you bought you. Um, they might have constantly been getting evicted, could never keep a job, or this is what the struggle y'all went through when you were together with this person. I don't feel like they've changed. Some of them they may have changed. Others of them, um, they may say they're working on it. Others actually did. They did the work. You're gonna have to discern though who this person is. For some of you, they're literally gonna ask you, "Can we meet for coffee? Can we meet for drinks? Whatever it is, for dinner, whatever it is." Yeah, for some of you, this person was definitely a karmic. Definitely a karmic. For some of you, spirit is literally sending this person around back to you, back into your life, to see if you've learned the lesson, more or less to see if this person can come in and love bomb you and smooth talk you back into this scenario that y'all were in the past, back into that old energy. Can they grab you and hold you? Will you allow it? That's the question. Are you gonna get caught up in the fact, oh, I think this is my soulmate? Yes, it might be a soulmate, but it's not the soulmate that you're supposed to have the type of bond that you're wishing for with. Some soulmates are literally only to come in to teach you what you don't want, what not to look for, or to teach you what the red flag for you looks like. Because sometimes you don't know what your red flags look like because, one, you may have never paid attention to them. Two, your red flag may not seem like a red flag to you because it's something you've been used to all your life. Because it's something in 43, 42, 43, 44 as well could be significant. For some of y'all, like the gaslighting and things like that you've experienced, to some level, the emotional and physical, mental abuse, verbal abuse that you've experienced in relationships, you've experienced that with your own parents. So experiencing that with a lover didn't seem abnormal to you. 4411, as I said that. So you're going through a space of healing and learning what is a healthy love, what is healthy conversation, how should someone speak to you. You're learning that all over again. For some of you, it doesn't matter whether you're 23, 43, or whatever. You're learning that. And that is okay to learn that. For some of you, you may be 44, 33, or 32, 37 for others of you, 38 or 39. For many of you, things are definitely coming to light. Not only about yourself, But about other things, other people in the past. For some of you, it may shock the shit out of you that when you sit down and really think about it, your current person could be a karmic partner. And you may have an epiphany like, oh, hell no, I got to break up with them today. I got to drop them like a bad habit today. You may be eliminated in certain things, like it's happening. Um, Literally because you had the chance. For some of you, I'm hearing you sat with the elder, you sat with a sibling, you sat with a spiritual advisor. Hell, sat listening to this reading and might have got all of the epiphanies and the downloads you needed, or it may have triggered something. Um, for many of you, it may shock you when you actually sit down and write what you want in a life partner, how drastically different what you write is from what you dated. And you may be seeing that you've been going against your own grain the entire fucking time. And not in a good way. Not in a good way. For some of you, you may be understanding why you may have felt like you've always had to compete for a mate. For some of you, especially a man, is what I'm hearing. You may be learning why you never felt like you could trust in a relationship or trust anyone right now. And you may be unlocking certain memories. Um, you may be getting over certain fears, things that scared you in the past, like share and subscribe while you're in. Welcome in. Um, you might be understanding that certain things that were scary in the past, whether it was about yourself or other people, isn't so scary. That you don't have to look over your shoulder anymore. For some of you, you're realizing, damn, I really am protected. Like, I've been hearing in all these readings and I've been saying, well, I'm protected, I'm divinely protected. Nah, baby. Nah, baby. You are. You really about to see. Um, for some of you, it's definitely about to shock the hell out of you. How divinely protected you are, because spirit may be about to separate you from people left and right. And although it may make you sad, you may miss some of these people. Shit, they may even miss you, may think about you. There was too much uncertainty in the future when it came to having these people around you. And for some of you, I'm hearing they're literally too much of a liability to have around you. I heard their energy, like flat out, their energy is bad. Their energy is bad. They're focusing my attention on the needles of the cacti. Um, I'm seeing them like roll a cactus like a tumbleweed, and how it collects everything. And I feel like this person, whoever may leave your life soon, there's someone who is, and there's no shade to people who have, because we've all been through depression, but this is someone who's always negative. It's always a Debbie Downer. Um, may always put certain ideas of yours down, especially if you're really excited about them. Um, for some of y'all, I heard they always try and be your mama if it's a feminine energy. For a masculine, they always trying to be your daddy, or at least that's how it feels. For some of you, this could be the person that you're in a relationship. They could possibly be very controlling. And I heard they're doing it on purpose because they know that you deserve better. For others of you, and I'll take that notification as confirmation. Those two. I'm feeling like if this was a past person that's coming back around, like Nothing about them, like again, nothing about them has changed. They may have tried to intentionally have you in competition with other women or masculine. Um, so I'm seeing and hearing like some gladiator shit. Like they wanted you, and like let's say you're the ex and they have a new person, or you're the new person and they have an ex. Like this person like literally might have allowed a situation to transpire where the ex person or the new person tried to fight you. Like they wanted you to fight over them or argue over them or whatever it was. Like, and Spirit was like, my baby don't do that. We don't do that. We don't compete where there's no comparison over here. So yeah, they removed this person up out of your energy. They removed you up out of their energy. That's why this karmic energy is here. Like that's all that person was. Like they were a narc. You see what I'm saying? They were a narc. They were all about themselves. And I hate to say it like this, but all narcissists aren't bad, right? Some of them don't even know that they're narcissists, and I mean they can, if told or treated with like good therapy and things like that, they can make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? They can, everybody, because trust me, hold on now, everybody can heal. Don't judge folks. Everybody can fucking heal. Everybody can get some healing. That's the whole point of doing the shadow work, is to find out that you are one of those, so that you can adjust that so that you don't harm yourself or anyone else, right? That's what we're here for, shadow work, right? All right. So, I feel like for some of you, this may be some things that you may have done in the past. You may have wanted people to compete for you and chase after you, and you know that wasn't the energy that you should have been in, especially like if you were a masculine energy. You could have had, I heard harem. Damn. You, so that means you have multiple options that, you know, somebody somebody's spirits is going ham. They talking shit. Like, yeah, he thought he was the man too. Ooh. Or this is the person that you dealt with, the snake. For some of you, make sure that you're not being your own worst enemy. Especially when it comes to your love life. And I'm hearing many of you have. Okay, so spirit, um, how has doing shadow work affected um, the collective's finances? How has doing shadow work affected the collective's finances? Shuffle new assets. So you doing shadow work again, like I said before, making huge decisions brought you new assets. Some of you could have been working on overspending. You could have been working on making certain decisions, being able to not be so indecisive about, um, or putting your priorities in order. For some of you, you may have had your priorities out of order when it came to your finances. For some of you, this could have had these decisions that you are finally able to make, could have to do with a business and whether you wanted to um, open a business, be a part of one. Um, for some of you, this could be a credit repair business, or it could have to do with fixing your credit. For some of you, what triggered this could have been a loan denial, and you realize, like, dang, I really need to get my stuff together. Like, I really can't keep running from um, my responsibilities or things that I may have done in the past. Um, yeah, for some of you, you may be getting certain things in order when it comes to like maybe a background check. Um, like you could have in your youth could have had like certain tickets, like traffic tickets, or um, I don't know, you could have got locked up a few times, and it's finally time to get that stuff off of your record. For some of you, you're just now finding out that you can get that stuff off of your record. Um, for some of you, you may be going through a period where you may have repeatedly got denied for money to start a business, and you may be about to go through the process again of trying with someone else, or you're waiting on the background check to clear before you can get started. Um, Waiting though may be causing unexpected expenses, and some of you may be looking for a new job currently. I do feel like in the process of you interviewing for some of you, you're going to find out that your loan was approved. Like you literally may be in the middle of an interview and you get a text, a phone call, an email, or something that says your loan has been approved. Um, for some of you, it's literally just an application for a car, a home, or something like that. But for others of you, it has to do with a loan for a business. For some of you, it has to do with a medical business. It could be a medical supply business for others of you. Um, for some of you, it could have to do with taxes or accounting for a medical business or medical billing. Um, you may have your own medical billing firm um, where you work independently. I don't know. I kind of see like there's a whole like office, but each like person or each wing does something different, but it's like in regards to like medical and like the paperwork half of it. I don't know, y'all, but I feel like whoever is listening to this that this resonates with is going to make sense to you. Um, for others of you, you could be currently in medical billing in that current field, and you're moving into entrepreneurship soon. Um, for others of you, you could be getting into private investigating. Um, I'm hearing shit. You always get the receipts anyway on anybody, anything, anyone. So might as well. For others of you, you're becoming a recruiter. You may be doing like your research when it comes to um, either a particular business or a particular income stream. For some of you, you and a friend may be in a friendly competition on purpose, though. It's not like this is a friendly competition where only one person knows that they're in a competition with the others. This is a no hater shit. No, this is you and your friend that sat down like, I don't know, shit. Who's the first to get to, I don't know, 200 or 80,000 or something like that. Um, I feel like whatever this is, whether it's a new job or um, a new business, I feel like you'll be working from home. It's definitely going to pay the bills, so don't worry about it. It's definitely going to be beneficial. You're going to have benefits too, especially if it's a new job. You're going to have benefits. You're going to have benefits. No more unemployment, like no more I need a job, nothing like that. For some of you, you could literally be starting a business right now because you have some family members who are currently unemployed. They could have just gotten out of jail for some of you, I'm hearing. Um, and they need work. and it's been hard for them to get work. For others of you, you're literally starting a business that caters to people who have recently gone through trials and tribulations, may be homeless, may have just gotten out of jail, may have just gotten out of rehab, things like that, and they need somewhere to work, somewhere to live. For some of you, you could be opening a facility. I don't know. I'm seeing a black woman standing in front of an apartment building holding keys up, and that's wherever this is going to take place. Um, I'm also seeing another collective of black women that are working together to do this. Um, and it may not just be black women, but there's definitely women and possibly women of color. But regardless, you're hiring. For some of you, you may be currently getting your advertising budget together, is what I heard. Um, Especially when it comes to like if you're like a business owner, for some of you, you may be an executive who may need some help around the office, um, need an assistant for somebody. For others of you, you're an independent worker, but you're looking for more opportunities right now. Um, for some of you, you may be good at marketing or helping people with their spending. Um, you may not think so, but I feel like you really are. Like if you ask the first 3 to 5 people around you, um, or the first 3 to 5 people in your phone that you could look at your text message right now and ask, I'm pretty sure they would tell you that you are great at helping people or great with budgets, great with figuring how to get more for less. Some of you might be couponers or maybe getting into couponing, and that may be the business that you end up starting that benefits others, but also benefits you, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, you see, it's gonna be a payday. Entrepreneur, money tree. So there's the confirmation of everything that I just said, and I didn't even look at the cards. I was literally just channeling that. For some of you, you are definitely going to start off small, or you may start off at entry level at this particular business, um, or company rather, or you may start this off as a smaller business. Like, share, and subscribe while you're in here, but you are headed in the right direction if you have been questioning that. If you've been questioning, damn, am I doing the right thing? Should I quit my job, or should I really be starting this business? Should I really be investing in this? Yes. Yes, you should. And they're pointing me back down here to Money Tree. Yes, you should. Yes, you're headed in the right direction. Yes. Yes, you should be an entrepreneur. Is it more responsibility? Heck yeah, it is. But you can handle it. And I feel like Spirit is behind you all the way. Um, for some of you, your gift may be in, say again, like I said, saving money. For some of you, it may be more of a struggle to save money right now. Um, you may also have a fear about saving money while you leave to start leave your job to possibly start your business. You're wondering, damn, am I going to go into debt? Can I really handle it? Can I really multitask like this? Am I prepared for this? But I feel like for some of you, especially if you're already currently working in a toxic work environment, you definitely I heard can afford to leave. um I heard most of all it's your peace of mind that is worth you leaving this particular job. And I heard betting on yourself, taking a leap of faith and betting on yourself, um with starting this particular business or this side hustle, whatever. For some of you, you've already started it, and like I said, you've been questioning, damn, should I leave my job? Should I leave my job? Yes, it's time to leave your job, baby. It's time to leave your job. For some of you, you've been wondering, should you possibly go through some type of training or gain some type of extra education to possibly level up within the career field that you're in? Should you go back to school to possibly get a different degree or different licensure? Yes, absolutely. You may be working overtime. You may be working days and at school at night, but I feel like it's gonna pay off in the end. You see, debt is paid is right there. I feel like for some of you, you're going to retire early because look how young she is. Like, yeah, he's old on this card, but I feel like you're going to be able to retire early. Excuse me, confirmation with this. For some of you, you may be opening a clothing boutique, whether it's online or actual in-store brick and mortar business. Um, For some of you, you may be taking an internship, especially if you're interested in fashion. Taking an internship at, I heard Parsons off top. Some of you could end up going to, I don't know if the show's still on, Lord, but Project Runway, or having a connection with someone who is on Project Runway or has been on Project Runway. At one time or another, I keep seeing Tim Gunn's face in my head. Y'all, is Tim Gunn all right? He ain't passed on us or nothing, did he? Ooh, child. Let's Tim. I love watching Tim on there. But anyway, so yeah, some of you are definitely going to be dressing very, very well. For some of you, I'm definitely feeling like whatever this new job is, new business is, you're going to be able to afford to finally look how you've always wanted to look, to maybe possibly have the designer or to get a particular outfit or accessory that you may have always wanted. For some of you, it's a Rolex or just a watch. For others of you, it's literal like handbags and shoes, might be sports cars. Um, I'm hearing for the most part, it's the access that you have. Um, for some of you, you may still be shopping on DH Gate or Sheen, or hell, that even at Rainbow Child. By the time you making whatever these 6 or 7 figures are, 8 figures are, that you'll be making. But um, for some of you, you won't. But I do feel like you'll have a range in your closet. Um, I feel like you'll be very excited. I feel like whatever this is, due to you doing all of this shadow work, you're about to start living a dream come true. Even if you're already living your dream come true, I feel like expansion is all around you. 3 of you are in the chat right now. 3 signify communication messages and expansion. Um, so yeah, definitely. Um, you're expanding. Some of you, even though weekend sale is here, some of you could be donating to charity or possibly even starting a charity of your own. Um, for some of you, it could have to do with being able to send, I heard women on vacation, especially like mothers. If any of you have like any deadlines coming up, especially if it has to do with putting in any like applications, or has to do with like online banking or your finances, if you're getting into cryptocurrency, if you're trading, things like that, make sure you're up on your deadlines. Make sure you're up on when things drop. Um, if you're into stocks, make sure you're watching them right now. Specifically, I heard Amazon, Tesla, Bank of America, GM, Chase. They showing me Amazon again, but for whatever reason, I kind of feel like Amazon is gonna go up. So if they're like in a low space right now, you might want to buy some shares if you can. Um, for others of you, I'm feeling like, okay, so if you do want to invest in stocks, you might need to start investing in like on some monopoly shit, y'all. Like, and literally they're saying get on some monopoly shit. Um, Somebody, this is your younger like spirit guide, ancestor, loved one talking to you. They want you to really do this. No matter how old you are, they really want you to do this. They want you to invest in this, even if it's only for a little while, and then like you might, I don't know, pull out or something once you get to like, I'm hearing a certain level or a certain dollar sign. Once you see a particular dollar sign, you might pull your money out. um for others of you, you might literally need to take your ass to the casino because you are really going to hit big. And I don't mean hit like $800, although that's not a bad, chunk of change, but it might be $800,000 when you go in there. Take a chance. And literally, I'm feeling like somebody is literally, it's either gonna be their last two pennies, $2, or last $20, last $200 that you gonna hit this big money onto. Um, Even if it is you like purchasing stock or Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or something like that, I feel like two, somebody is gonna get in right at the beginning of something and it's gonna shoot off, take off. 111 in here as I said that. I mean 111 on the clock as I said that. And I also saw 27. So again, that goes back to 27 at the beginning of the message. Others of you, if this is a new job that you are going into, especially if it's an online, like a virtual job, for some of you, I'm seeing that you may be um, teaching like online. For some of you, it's literally you're teaching English to people in another country. um, you'll be able to negotiate your pay, whatever this new job, business, or deal could be, because with deadlines, I kind of get a deal, especially with negotiate here. For some of you, there's only a specific amount of time that you'll be able to negotiate a deal. So make sure you're kind of on it and you can um, make a split decision. Yeah, a split second decision. Um, for some of you, you're going to get into personal shopping, or that will be your business. That will be a creative way for you to, I don't know, get retail therapy in without having to have all of the stuff, if that makes sense. Um, for some of you, retail therapy, like when you get stressed out, shopping is your thing. That's how you soothe yourself, except you're going to make it work to your benefit and get paid for it. Some of you may end up doing Shipt, or Instacart, or you may DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that. But for others of you, I feel like this may be like an actual personal business that you start outside of one of those. I don't feel like it's going to be an app or anything like that, but it could be an app so far as like booking you to do these things. For some of you, you may be someone's personal organizer. You could go in and possibly organize people's closets or organize their items after they come back from shopping. Um, For some of you, you may be the person who supplies people with vendors lists, um, which again, this is something online for them to be able to start their own businesses. That may be your business. For others of you, you may be starting a business as some type of consultant, possibly as I'm hearing someone is going to be called the interviewer. Um, that might even be your business name. Like, the whole premise of this business is you are hired to interview companies, candidates, based off of their policies, procedures, and business model, and their objectives. You'll be the one like hiring people, but you won't like work within the company, if that makes sense. Like, you'll be outsourced, if that makes sense. They'll bring you in, you'll do the hiring. As soon as the hiring is done, you leave out any subsequent hiring that they may need you to do, they'll either pay you for it or they'll have to do themselves in-house, if that makes sense. um, However, you may be like, they may send you as a consultant um, like these candidates resumes, things like that, to see if you think they are a good fit, or whatever your particular field or talent is. It could be hair, it could be nails, it could be style, fashion styling, you could be um, it could be photography for some of you. You could be the go-to person that people ask what's on trend or what will be on trend. um, but yeah, I definitely see growth coming in for some of you. Definitely growth in the family for a couple of you. For some of you, you may be looking to expand your streams of income because your family is actually expanding. Some of you are about to have a baby, will be getting pregnant or getting someone pregnant soon. I'm hearing within the next 3 days, 3 months to uh, up to a year to 3 years as well. Which is another reason why Spirit may be kind of nudging at some of you to get wise with your budget, to make sure that you have certain insurances when it comes to your life. Some of you may definitely need to get life insurance, um, may need to get, I'm hearing a home, and for some of you, you need to get some type of health insurance that's outside of the health insurance that's provided like through your job, through your business, whatever. I'm hearing somebody needs to get some type of liability insurance. I feel like, for especially if somebody like lives or works on like rough terrain, bumpy terrain, lives or works out in the country or in the mountains, the hills, um, maybe on in the desert or dirt roads. I'm seeing like Arizona, Nevada, California, New Mexico area, because I'm seeing a lot of cactus in my head. But then too, you could be south, um, southeast as well, because I'm also like seeing swamp and bayou and marsh. For some of you, these could be the places that you may be soon moving to with income and changes. Some of you are going to get an unexpected offer, an unexpected income that may cause you to change your location. Um, you may be asking this, new company, or asking what insurances or assurances that you have when it comes to your relocation. But like I said, overall, I feel like this is a good message. Um, I feel like you've done the work, and I feel like you've been rewarded ultimately for doing the work. I'm gonna pull from this card deck too. My bad for the background, y'all. Yes, as soon as I pulled the deck out, yes, luck is on your side. So whatever it is, luck is on your side. Spirit is with you. Yes, somebody is pregnant too. So if you were wondering, yep, and it was a love child. For some of you, this was spell work that you may have done to get pregnant. It's definitely working or will work, whether it's for yourself, somebody else. Um, yeah. For others of you, this is a honeymoon baby, or you'll be having a honeymoon baby, getting pregnant with one. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing PCOS, so you could have had issues getting pregnant in the past. For some of you, I'm hearing you don't or didn't have PCOS. It was literally your ancestors blocking you from having a baby with some bullshit, or with somebody that was gonna bullshit you and your baby or babies. Um, it was literally divine protection. For some of you, this person's birthday or your birthday could be January 20th, uh, or 7/20, or 7/21. So you could be a Cancer as well. Um, for others of you, if you had issues getting pregnant, or if you know someone who was having issues getting pregnant, that's about to end. That's about to come to a close. They're definitely about to get pregnant. You're definitely about to get pregnant. For some of you, you are a earth sign. Some of you, you may think that you can't get pregnant anymore, but you can, and it is going to happen. So be careful. Yep. See, look, sexuality came out right behind that. Yeah, some of you are definitely, you could get pregnant by an earth sign too. Um, for some of you, this person lives at a distance from you. And living at a distance doesn't necessarily mean that they live across the country, but it could be more than 2 blocks away. It could be like 3 miles. Um, could be 300 miles. I mean, you never know, but regardless, I do feel like they may live at a distance from you. For some of you, um, as soon as you try and break up with your person, you might find out that you're pregnant. Um, and you may laugh at that shit. Both of y'all may laugh at that, like, look at us. And I don't feel like I don't feel like it was a serious breakup. Like, I feel like y'all, like, it was some petty shit that y'all shouldn't have broke up for in the first place. And y'all just gonna sit on, like, I just see two people sitting on the couch just laughing about trying to break up and then finding out that they pregnant. Like, that shit is crazy. Um, for some of you, you've already had an intuitive pull, like, of who this is, or that this is coming towards you. For some of you, it's your pet. Your pet is pregnant. They might have ran away for a nice little minute, but came back. Um, yeah, for some of y'all pet, or you, or the person that you're pregnant by or gonna get pregnant with. I mean, yeah, get pregnant by is a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, they'll be back. For some of y'all, if it literally is your pet that ran away, they'll be back. They just out there being hot in the ass. Yeah, give it time. For some of y'all, this person that you're having this bond with, I mean, because it don't have to be pregnancy. Like, it could literally just be the person that you were trying to build something with. Um, and possibly could have been intimate with. Whoever it is, like, this fire sign could be spying on you right now. Could be an air sign, or you're an air sign. Um, this they could have started spying on you during Mercury retrograde 123. As I say that at 33. I mean 333. Well, 33 could be significant. Both of y'all could be 33. For some of y'all, you got a neighbor spying on you. Or your person maybe asking your neighbor questions, or neighbors questions, or maybe asking people around you questions, trying to get information on you. For some of you, you got them blocked and they want to come back towards you, but they need information to find out if they can or not. For others of you, I feel like during Mercury retrograde, you might have experienced certain challenges with the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. Some you could have discovered that somebody was a liar, and you could either be, yeah, especially if you were like living with this person, y'all might be moving out. Um, for some of you, you could be moving out come Libra season. For others of you, you could have made the decision to move in with your partner during Mercury retrograde. And now that Mercury has gone direct, you may start to see that there may be some challenges with that transition. Um, you may find out that this person really doesn't want to live with you. See, look, no, they may not really want to live with you. For some of you, they may not really want to actually date you. And they may communicate that, they want to let go of whatever this is, or stop dating, or stop communicating, whatever. For others of you, this is what you are going to communicate to this person. Like, you know what? I don't want to deal with you anymore. I thought I liked you. For some of you, you met somebody during Mercury retrograde that you thought, oh, this is it. This is the one. Like, oh, I gotta be with this person. For some of you, it was a similar scenario to another scenario that you've had. I'm hearing earlier in the year, somewhere between January and maybe April. For others of you, between January and June, maybe. Um, there was something, a situation, or someone that you dealt with around that time, that whatever situation or whatever transpired with them or that situation, this could be possibly similar energy, or this person may remind you to a degree of that person. So just be mindful of how you proceed, if you proceed with this person. For some of you, you're seeing like, oh damn, red flag, red flag, red flag. They're reminding me of that other person. I'm gonna let this go before I get hurt. I feel like for some of you, Spirit is telling you not to open up your heart to this person yet, because you will be gambling with it. Because look at that. They got someone else. Look at that confirmation. Spirit is telling you this person got somebody else. They gonna play with you. Don't let them play in your face. Look at that shit. Caution. Yes, luck is on your side. Spirit is watching out for your health, because for some of you, this person might give you an STD. For some of you, this person could be married or could be divorcing. For others of you, this person could be divorced already. But I don't know. I get the sense that this may be a masculine, and he out here just putting his thing everywhere he can put it, in anybody that he can put it. For some of you, he out here being a whole trick. He tricking because he need the income. I'm hearing he might be tricking with males and females, so definitely be careful. But he may not look like it, if that makes sense. Like, you would first look at him and think, oh, this is somebody who got their shit together. The way he speaks to you, oh, he's so romantic. The intimacy is on point. The chemistry is on point. Like, you don't really have nothing bad to say about this person, really. For others of you, you see certain things, but you can like move around it, like, or ignore it is what you think. But nah, Spirit is definitely telling you move on from this person. For others of you, this is a feminine energy. So of course, put this energy where it lies. For some of you, this is definitely a water sign, masculine or feminine, who is this narcissist, who may try and use intimacy as a way to either get back into your life or to try and use you in some type of way. For some of you, this person has been very patient, trying to wait on the perfect moment to get back into your good graces. For some of you, like I said, you could have had the commitment with this person in the past, with this water sign in the past, and they may be trying to come back in. For others of you, there is a water sign that has been patient, or a water sign placement that has been patiently waiting on the right moment to commit to you. Possibly for some of you, I'm hearing on the right ring to manifest, or the perfect amount of money to manifest so that they can get you a custom ring created. Well, whatever they've been waiting on is about to manifest. And for some of you, I'm hearing is October. Don't I'm hearing don't get scared too. So like if you dealt with a water sign in the past and you had a horrible experience with them, I feel like whoever this new person is, and mind you, no matter what the sign is, I'm just giving an example, but um whoever this new person is, I feel like their redemption for that entire like zodiac or element, if that makes sense. Like if you only dealt with the Cancer before, if you've only dealt with the Scorpio, Pisces, whatever it was in the past, um, this new person, they may not be whatever that was, Sun, but they may be whatever that is, like Moon or Rising or Venus. But wherever the placement is going to work to both of y'all's benefits or to the relationship's benefit. Um, but overall, I feel like you guys have definitely been patient, if anything, if nothing else, and committed to your patience with yourself. You've been pouring into yourself with that water sign energy, um, taking care of you. And I feel like the things that may have been on pause, may have been delayed in manifesting, they're coming. But I thank you guys for rocking with me. Those of you who came in, those of you who may have been in and out, thank you nonetheless. You can book with me. Hit me up on IG, Sun Moon and Roots on IG. You can email me at hoodooprayersandtarot@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe here. Follow me on TikTok as well as Sun Moon and Roots. Follow me on Instagram. If you would like to donate to my channel, if this resonated, whatever, I appreciate it. Or thank you to those who already have in the past. Like it's always a blessing. I'm always shocked every time it happens. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to everyone who's booked with me already. And definitely thank you to my loyal A1 Day ones, my VIP members. So that was my time. I thank you for yours. If you need me, you know where I'm at. Peace.